Hello everyone, my name is Michael and I'm with Rustic Trail Overland. I started thinking about overlanding a little over a month ago when Matt approached me about it. Matt and I coached our boys' soccer team in the fall and we've stayed in contact since. And when he told me about overlanding, I pretty much dove in head first. There's three things that overlanding means to me and that really interest me. Number one is driving, and there's a bit of a journey to it. Number two is camping. And number three is it's something that the whole family can do together. And a little bit of 4x4 off-road with your rig. My rig is a 2007 Chevy Avalanche. Let's take a look at the rig. Almost exactly a year ago, when I purchased it, it had 118,000 miles on it, and it currently has 130,000 miles on it. I actually bought this vehicle off of eBay. It's the second truck I bought off eBay. I actually won the auction twice, but didn't meet the reserve. Then I looked around for 2 months for a stock vehicle, and then I contacted the seller 2 months later to see if he still had it, and he did. The reason that I came back to this Avalanche and bought it is because it already had a lot of upgrades done to it. And I'd spent 2 months looking at stock vehicles, and there were three things that I wanted to do to my Avalanche. I wanted to tint the windows black, I wanted black rims, and I wanted a Flowmaster exhaust on it. And this truck had all that, and a lot more. This truck came with a 2.5-inch leveling kit for the front end. It's got all LED lights all the way around, Weathertech floor mats, Flowmaster 40 series, a Sony stereo, red dirt road rims, the LED light bar, and HID headlights. On the inside of the vehicle, everything works as it should. Here's the Weathertech floor mats. These are really nice to just pull out and spray off. All leather seats, all black, a little bit of wood trim. I really enjoy how big this vehicle is on the inside, both up front and in the back. My previous vehicle was a Honda Civic, so being up in a big vehicle has been a really nice change. In the back seat, I always keep this moving blanket tucked in. That way my boys and my dog can jump up here and I don't have to worry about the leather. These are the red dirt road rims. These are 20-inch rims. They are offset 1 inch and they're 1 inch wider than stock. So that gives me a good 4 inches wider than stock. I really like the aggressive stance that it has, and it gives you a little bit more cornering confidence as well. This vehicle is my daily driver. I've got Bridgestone Dueler street tires on it. This is probably one of my main concerns, to use this as an overlanding vehicle. So one of the things that I'm interested in and I've been looking into is maybe picking up an extra set of old rims, probably paint them black, and putting some dual purpose tires on them. That way when I know I'm going to be spending a good amount of time off-road, I'm better equipped than just street tires. In the front of the truck, I've got aftermarket headlights, smoke tinted, with HID bulbs. I've got the bug deflector, and I've got my grille spray painted with Plastidip. And in the back I replaced all the brake lights with smoke tinted LED lights to match the front. The tail lights and the brake lights are so bright that I've gotten a lot of compliments from them, and I've also had a few people complain. The LED light bar in the front is impossible to drive 55 or even 35 miles an hour with. It's so bright, it reflects so much light off the hood that it's hard to see. But it's great for crawling around 5 or 10 miles an hour off-road. This truck has a 2.5-inch leveling kit on it. What that means is that the front end has been lifted up 2.5 inches. Typically when a truck comes from the factory stock, they're staggered, where the front end is a little bit lower than the rear end. I think the idea behind this is that when you put a load in the back, then it kind of levels out. Well, 95% of the time, I don't have anything in the back. And this to me is what a truck is supposed to look like. And this to me is what a truck should sound like. This is a Flowmaster 40 series. The rest of the exhaust is bone stock. It's still loud enough to sound the way a truck should, but it's not so loud that it's uncomfortable and annoying driving down the road. The thing that I love about the Chevy Avalanche is that it comes stock with a lot of great features that other trucks don't have. One of the features is the tonneau system. It's a 3-part system. They're really strong. I can stand on these, and I even had one fly off once about an hour from my house. I drove back to that area. I found it on the side of the road. It'd been run over several dozen times, and I'm still using it. The tailgate locks, so when I lock my tailgate, it's all lockable storage. Nobody's getting into it. It also has the side compartments. These are also lockable, more lockable storage. This one on the left, I keep jackets, flashlights, umbrellas, and other survival items in. This one on the right, I keep jumper cables, my hitch, tie downs, tow strap, and other various tools. There's also a drain hole in the bottom of them, and they make pretty good coolers. Here's the bread and butter of the Chevy Avalanche. It's kind of a transformer. These seats fold forward, the backrests fold forward, and then the whole back of the truck opens up. This whole process, as long as nothing's on the back seat, takes about 10 or 15 seconds. This is obviously why the Chevy Avalanche is going to make a great overlanding vehicle. This is my youngest, Adrian. He and I slept out here last week and tried it out. He really liked it. I really liked it. My back didn't like it. I'll definitely be throwing an air mattress down. In addition to opening the back of the truck up into the truck bed, you can also remove the tonneaus and the windshield and open the entire back of the truck up. The tailgate is easily removable. There's a wire going to the lock on the tailgate, and all I had to do was put a quick disconnect on it so that I can pull the tailgate off in about 20 seconds. I ended up mounting a strap on the right side of my truck bed so that I could take my tonneaus and my tailgate with me. That way I don't have to leave them somewhere. The bad thing about my Avalanche is that it's got car cancer, rust. There's really nothing that can be done about it. It's all along the door here. But on the bright side, it makes it a little bit easier to use this vehicle off-road. I'm not going to be as worried about the body. A couple small upgrades that I want to do is I need some LED lights in the truck bed. It already has a light in there, but it's not very bright. I also want to put some backup cameras on it. I bought 2. I'm only going to use 1. That way, if the one I install ever goes bad, I've already got one that I can swap it out with. And I've got a trailer brake control that I need to rig up and mount. Here's a little bit of work that me and Adrian did to the Avalanche just yesterday. Trying to keep the black plastic trim nice and shiny. See the difference? And we reapplied some black spray paint to the tailpipe. This summer we are going to be picking out destinations and doing some overlanding all throughout Ohio. So if you guys want, please like, subscribe, watch, join us for our adventure.